I knew that journaling is good. I had been doing it for a long time, but I never imagined how asking the right questions to yourself and doing this habit of journaling every single morning could impact my life on such a large scale. And because it has impacted my life, I want to share with you how I journal, what I write, what questions I ask myself, and how much it has made my life more beautiful. It has raised my confidence and given me such a beautiful habit that I can really share with you. So let's get into it. I used to think that journaling is just writing what's ever on your mind, but that's actually a diary. You know, you're writing in a diary. And then I would be confused when I never felt like anything changes in my life. I would write in my journal every single day, but I would never see any results. I would still be mad to myself about certain things. I would speak negatively. And so I thought, oh, maybe it's all nonsense. Spoiler alert, or a little twist. It's not nonsense. There is a lot of science behind journaling. It's just about writing the right questions. So now I stick to 3 questions every single time I write, and 1 optional question. So number 1, that has stayed with me. Guys, if you've been watching my videos since my first video, no, second, you know what I will say. And that is, I write 3 things I am grateful for. I have been doing this forever. It just is so beautiful to set your mind on the right track, which is to think that you live in abundance, which you do. Actually, let's open one and read. I'm gonna open. Did you see? Did you see? Never mind. Let's see, which one do I want to read to you guys? Okay, this is nice. I found one. So this is from August 1st. So the 3 things that I wrote down that I was grateful for was 1, my honey. That's what I wrote, and I meant Gus. I'm saying how much I love him and how grateful I am for him. Number 2, my body. Thank you for working. You know, I couldn't do anything I want without my body. Number 3, my home. So grateful to have a home. So that's the first part of journaling, writing down 3 things I am grateful for. Now, the second question. I strongly believe that it's this specific question that has changed my daily life the most. It's the most prominent one. It stays with me throughout the day. It's just magical. Here we go. Number 2, what does my inner child need to hear today? Really pay attention to these words. I'm gonna read it again. What does my inner child need to hear today? The reason I wrote it like this is because I tend to be a little bit harsh on myself. Maybe a lot. Maybe actually I tend to be really harsh on myself. So if I would just write, what do I need to hear today? I feel like it could be a lot about get up, go, grind, hustle culture, or something along those lines, because I feel like I need to talk to myself like I'm talking to an employee and I'm a boss, like do this and do this. But I specifically chose to write, what does my inner child need to hear today? So that means I am picturing little Ylva. Little Ylva that lives in me, will live in me my whole life. That's the thing about your inner child. It will stay with you your whole life. So when I think about that little Ylva, I have this specific picture of myself. I had these a little bit like curly hair on the ends, and my mom would put me in a lot of dresses. I looked really cute. And when I think of that cute little face, I cannot be mean to that girl because she sees the world so beautiful and so pure, and a lot of things that happened to her when she was little made her think that she needs to be different and made her really harsh on herself. So when I write that sentence, what does my inner child need to hear today? I am immediately setting myself up to be kind towards myself. I am starting my day with a very kind and lovely intention that then I keep with me throughout the day. So this is what I wrote on August 1st. You are so smart and amazing. I am so proud of you. Your determination is unbeatable. Whenever you trip or fall down, you always get up. You are amazing. These type of thoughts I kept saying this to me a lot and a lot. And I just recently noticed how I caught myself one evening making dinner and thinking to myself, you are amazing. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good. You cannot even imagine, guys, how big that moment was for me, because I'm the type of person who will subconsciously, and I only, again, also recently noticed that, will say to herself, oh, you should do more, you should do better, you're not enough in this and that. And to catch myself saying, I am so proud of you, was, I can't even explain what a big moment in my life. I felt so loved. And when you can walk around feeling so loved, it's like universe seems like your mother, your sister, your relative, basically all doors open, all options open, because you feel loved constantly. You do not need validation from other people. You do not need validation from the outside world, because you have yourself. And now the third, I ask myself, what is the one thing I could do to improve myself today? So I specifically ask one thing, because if you write 10, you will get overwhelmed. That's not gonna help anyone. So I think to myself, okay, what is the one thing? What am I feeling today that I could do to just make myself a little bit better in any area? So on August 1st, I wrote, eat slowly and intentionally. So I'm guessing, I don't remember specifically, that I noticed how in the last couple of days I've been rushing and just eating on the go. And I thought, okay, what could help me today? What could improve my well-being? And I wrote, eat slowly and intentionally. I also have an optional question, anything else, that I sometimes put in. And on August 1st, I wrote anything else, like the fourth question, and I see that I responded with, I love you. Closing the journal. How beautiful actually this is. It's so beautiful to say this out loud, because I give you guys so much inspo and I talk about loving yourself, but it's all blah, blah, blah if you can't apply it to yourself. And as I've been applying this to myself, my life has become so much more beautiful. I will tell you one really honest thing. You will never meet an unkind person on the street who is kind to themselves. If a person is mean to you, nasty to you, I promise you they're even worse to themselves. Because this magical thing starts to happen when you're saying beautiful things to yourself. When you're saying, I'm proud of you, I love you, you can do anything. You want to say those things to other people as well. You want to support other people. Jealousy and all these things, they disappear because you feel at peace, you feel happy, so you're happy for other people. And it's the most magnificent feeling in the world. So I hope this inspired you to start journaling if you haven't done so. If you want to, if you're feeling brave, you can share down below in the comments what are the things that you write in your journal. I would love to maybe get inspired as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm wishing you a beautiful day. I sometimes hate being that cheesy person, but I am really wishing you to love yourself more, because your world opens up. No one should love you more than you love yourself. Does that make sense? Like, people should love you, but you should love yourself the most. You come first, okay? Okay? I'm imagining that you're like nodding. I'm gonna ask one more time. Do you agree? Okay, say yes, okay? Okay. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.